Mm.
It just comes down to fear, Tyler. Fear that they're not going to make the return on investment back. And that's a whole other conversation for you and I. But it becomes down to fear. Always comes down to fear or logistical money, and you just do the payment plan. It's always money, but underneath money is always fear. You handle the money, like no issue. Like you handle the money. It's like we can split it up in this so that we can get to X future, right? That works. This is how other people do it. You always say this is how other people do it that have been in your shoes that now have this result. Can I share with you how other people have done this just like you that didn't allow them to actually that didn't stop them from getting this result? Because they're like, oh yeah, I want to know that. That's how I would handle my money. Can I share with you what other people do? Have you ever done that, Charlie?
No, not
Okay.
specifically that way.
Yeah. So when you get to the point, they're going to go into the money logistical or fear. You got to you got to tie down the money,
Okay.
right? The payment plan. Can I share with you how other people would do this? Do this in your same position that have the exact same problem when this is the freedom that they want. Okay. Generally, they'll put down. They split it up in 3 payments. You know, does that work for you so that we can get you to this freedom and no longer have this pain point? So you no longer have to deal with like the stress every single night of you guys having arguments in the family, like about money, so that we can put $24,000 savings in your bank account so that you can finally feel free. You see, I'm going into the future. I'm going into the past.
Mm.
I'm contrasting the pain and the peak.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Is it just a little bit of like, so it's not the way, then you ask the question. So you want to do this, right? But there's something in the way, something along the lines of that, where it's not that you don't want to do this. You do want to do this. You do want to get to where you want to go. Yes. Okay. So it sounds like to me, there's a little bit of like, and I might be off, but what's coming up is maybe a little bit of nerves, some fear that's showing up, right? That's normal. You normalize the fear. And then you go into 2 types of people. There's 2 types of people. I love doing this. 2 types of people. Actually, I posted this on YouTube. No, I didn't post it yet. I did this with one of the teams last week, a whole fear reframe. There's 2 types of people. Person one, like they feel the fear and it paralyzes them. It stops them, right? It never gets them what they want, blah, 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 blah. It actually paralyzes them from their dreams and their outcomes that they want. All right. And they stay stuck and they never get out of their current situation. And there's this other version that no matter what happens in the fear, they actually, what it means to them is that fear is actually fuel. They use fear as fuel to get them what they want, to propel them out of their situation so they get this result and they get it faster because they use fear as fuel. And they always get the result. Like 2 types of people. Which person do you know that you need to be? No, and then I would ask them, what does this mean to you? You want to get them engaged. When I say all this, what does this mean to you when I say 2 types of people with fear? Because you want to put it onto them, right? It means that I'm at a crossroads. They'll say I'm at a point where I either let fear stop me or propel me. I'm like, yeah, I know. So then, knowing this, what's the type of what do you know you need to do to be the type of person that allows fear to use fear as fuel to get what you want? What do you know you need to do in order to get there? Well, I need to get help. Okay, and so for you to get help, what do you know you need to do so you can use this fear to propel you to get what you want faster? What needs to happen? I need to do something. What do you mean? What do you need to do? Well, I need help. Okay. What does that require you to do? What type of decision does that require you to make? That might be fucking scary as shit. Fuck, I need to invest. I need help. I need to invest. Why do you need to do that? Why do you think you need to do that? What's it actually going to do for you? How do you know that's actually going to help you? Like, tell me, why do you think that's really going to help you? What specifically is it going to help you with? And how are you going to feel when you no longer have that problem? And how are you going to feel when you have this desire, when you have this future, and your husband is no longer X? You sure you want that? Okay. So what do you know you need to do next? See, I'm leading them. You got that?